Alright man, how you doing? So one thing on this channel that's very important to me is that I lead from the front. It's not good enough in this day and age, I believe, to put yourself in a position of leadership, in a position of having an audience, in a position of being part of the public eye, and not take that seriously as though you're trying to set an example in your behaviour, in the way you speak, in the way you embody your values, in the way that you show up in the world. I believe that men, it's very important that if you're going to put yourself out there, like the way that I do repeatedly, especially in the male space and what men need these days, that you got to lead from the front. So with that in mind, I want to just tell you a little bit about what's going on for me at the moment. This video won't get many views, but some people, like yourself maybe, you've been watching my videos for a while, maybe you're invested in my journey, and maybe you like my videos and you're like me, maybe this is going to be useful to you. So, just to give you a bit of a life update, I'm currently in Koh Phangan, Thailand right now. It's one of the islands. It's near Koh Samui. It's tropical heat. I'm humid as fuck. I'm hot most of the time I'm outside. I don't really like the heat. I'm most of the time just spending my time in my apartment, my villa, with air conditioning. The two things I'm currently working on in my life right now are my business, which is part of the reason why I'm making videos 3 times a week and publishing on Facebook and making emails and everything like that. My intention with the business is so that I can contribute to the world and I can help men with very real problems. And 2 of the biggest problems I see men face right now are emotional wounding and trauma. And the second thing is financial issues. Okay, so they're struggling financially. That's a big one. And the undercurrent reason for that is that they're traumatized and they're stuck in cycles of, they're basically stuck in a cycle in their life of having this kind of scarcity, financial scarcity. So I see that as a problem. So that's my mission. Alongside it, why am I in Thailand though? Why did I pick this place? Of all the places I could be in the world, why did I pick here? Because the second thing is I'm having another fight. I've fought twice in semi-professional MMA back in the day when I was younger. I fought once in a drunken boxing match, which I made a video about recently. But this time I'm back in Koh Phangan and I'm training at a facility, a Thai boxing training camp full of genuine fighters, a place called M19 Muay Thai in Koh Phangan. And the reason why I'm doing that, mate, is it because I want to win a fight? Is it because I want to knock people out? Is it because I particularly enjoy fighting? Surely there are elements of that, mate. I'm not going to lie. There's certain elements of that are true. But the main reason why I'm here is because I want to overcome fear. Because the truth is, mate, I'm fucking scared to death of getting in that ring and fighting a complete stranger. I'm afraid of breaking my leg on a kick. I'm afraid of getting knocked out in front of everybody, looking like an idiot. I'm afraid of getting injured. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of the fear. I'm scared of the feeling. The feeling that I know I'm gonna experience on the build up to the fight. As I'm waiting to go and have a fight, it's just a sickeningly horrible feeling of anticipation and nervousness and oh god. Oh, it's horrible. I can feel it now just by talking about it. But here's the thing. I have been talking on this channel and I've been talking in my personal life and I've been thinking and reflecting in my own life of the fact that fear, right, that's the thing you've got to overcome, man. If you're going to live a good life, fear is the thing that must be confronted directly. There are countless strategies that humans use to avoid confrontation with fear, discomfort and uncertainty. Deep down at the root cause, it is fear all the way down though. At the base of it, it's fear. I can talk to a man for half an hour on a consultation call and I can determine in a very quick time frame what this man's relationship to fear is. And that will also tell me the quality of his life. If this man has a negative association with fear to the point where he avoids it like the plague, he never puts himself in situations where he's afraid, he never puts himself in situations where he's going to risk anything, his life has become safe and uncomfortable at all costs, I guarantee you, this man is not enjoying life very much. He's asleep. He doesn't feel emotions anymore. Because why the hell would he? He doesn't respect himself. He doesn't trust himself. He is not proud of himself because he never puts anything on the line, because he's too afraid, because he avoids life. Here's the thing, man. This is the thing that I'm realizing as I'm training for Muay Thai. Like this was the end. This was my first week of training in Muay Thai at this level. It's every day. Sometimes, like soon, I'm going to bump it up to 2 sessions a week, 2 sessions a day. Sorry. And this is one thing I'm realizing, man. Is like you're going to die anyway. We're all going to die anyway. There will come a time where we will be staring down the barrel, where we will be on our way out. Many of you watching this right now, possibly me included, will be very aware that death is approaching. So, to me, it doesn't make any sense to try to live as if we're not going to die. Do you understand? People have asked me, like, why are you trying to fight? Why are you going to Thailand to fight? Why do you want to fight? I'm like, and sometimes I don't really have an answer for it. But a part of me just deep down knows on an almost spiritual level that how I show up, how I approach this fight is a sign. It's like in microcosm, it's a signal for how I'm approaching life in general. And it's the same thing for you, man. If you have things that you're afraid of, things that you're scared of, goals that you don't want to pursue, things that you're just shying away from, things that you're avoiding, then that's your attitude to life. That's your relationship with life. And that will determine your enjoyment of life. I once came across this quote that I remember, and I keep forgetting, though, who the hell said it. Maybe you guys can help me. Pop it in the comments below if you know who this quote is. God will not have his will made manifest by cowards. Now, that quote just stuns me every time I think about it. God will not have his will made manifest by cowards. Whoa. Now, depending on what your definition of God is, doesn't matter at all. But God, the creator, the absolute, the universe, reality, whatever you want to call it, source, it will not bestow its gifts upon the individual who is a fucking coward. If you live as a coward, you will be miserable. And you will go to your grave kicking and screaming in the most undignified way. Cowards cannot look in the mirror. Cowards are afraid of people looking at them. Cowards are terrified of people scratching under the surface and discovering who they really are. Cowards avoid conversations that are necessary. They avoid taking actions that are necessary. I don't want to be a coward, man. Even if, I was just reflecting on this, I was just writing about it now, just journaling. If I go into the ring, if I go into this Muay Thai boxing ring, just by setting foot in that ring, I have won already. It's not about the outcome of the fight. And I'm not just saying that because I think I'm going to lose. I'm going in there with every intention to win. But I'll know deep down that if I get in that ring, if I train like a bastard and get in that ring and face my fear instead of come up with some bullshit injury excuse or like shy away from it or say I'm ill or whatever, which are all options that I have run through my mind, then I know that I've won already just by getting the fuck in there and doing it. And this is what I say to you, man. This is what I say to any man. It doesn't matter to me. Like if we work together, for example, it doesn't matter to me what the outcome is. What matters to me is how you show up. What matters to me is who you are in the midst of all of this. Do you hide, make excuses, and play small and bullshit yourself and everyone else? That's cowardly. Or do you show up and say, yeah, I'm fucking scared, but I'm going to go towards it anyway. But mate, thank you for watching, and I'm glad you're along for the journey. My whole thing right now is for men to heal and make money, so that we can be free, so that we can be independent, fully independent men of truth, virtue, and integrity. Be the best men we can possibly be. So I'm glad you're along for the ride, mate. I really am. And keep an eye out for the next videos. I look forward to presenting them to you. Take care, brother, and have a good weekend. Bye.